everybody.
So how are you doing today so far?
So far, so good.
That's good. So, what's happening? You made a poem for us this week?
That's right. Do you want to hear it?
Of course I want to hear it.
All right, here goes. The holidays are over and it's still hot here. And every day I try to figure out what I should wear. It's too hot to wear what I wore up north in the fall. I always wore sweaters and jackets, as I recall. And after Labor Day, you never wore white. White shoes and white skirts were not all right. But here in Florida, everything goes as long as it has sleeves and your knees don't show. But the materials have to be light, or else you will be a sweaty sight. My sweaters and fleeces are in the closet, very clean. On what day will I wear them remains to be seen. And I try my very best and dress like all the rest. And the same skirts and dresses are what I wear and I'm bored, instead of the fall clothes that I've always adored. I wore them every Rosh Hashanah to go to shul, but then I remember that it was always cool. The 4 seasons aren't here, but my daughter lives very near.
Ooh, that's a beautiful poem, Grandma Thelma. I think that's one of my favorites, to tell you the truth. I'm not trying to be offensive, but I think that's one of my favorite poems of all. How long ago did you write that?
I wrote it today, or yesterday.
Wow! You know, Grandma Thelma, you could be a songwriter or something if you really wanted to.
All right, you're going to put everything to music?
Maybe.
I can't sing. If somebody sings, maybe they could sing it, but I don't know. You have to have the right music and the right key and everything else.
I would do it, but I can't sing. I could barely talk normally without sounding nosily, whatever
And you
they call
said
it.
I should put in Guinness, so I told you that everything is all right as long as it has sleeves and your knees don't show.
I know. It's so cute. That's a good topic, because I was just talking about with people, Grandma Thelma. That'll lead into today's conversation. I don't think people are really sneeze like in the olden days, how people used to be like sneeze or well dressed. I think with the times are changing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people are much more casual than they used to be.
Yeah. So, do you miss people being all dressed up, or you like that now you can go outside in sweatpants and a tank top?
Well, I'll tell you, every day, and especially I'm in the house so much. Is everything all right now?
Yeah, it was just that the alarm went off to call you at 2:30. I think I called you a couple minutes early.
You did. But the thing is that years ago, maybe you dressed casually in the house, but if you went to synagogue, you went to the theater, or you were all dressed up. Now, any place anybody goes, they can go in whatever they're wearing before. It doesn't make any difference.
But I think that's a problem, because it's nice to get all dressed up and see yourself look beautiful.
I know, but you see yourself when you go to shul. Some people are dressed up and some people aren't.
Yeah, I think so. It should be like in most shuls or synagogues, I think they should have a requirement that, like, hey, you have to dress, like fancier or well respected, I think it's like, if you don't respect yourself in like a place of prayer, then how do you respect yourself in your own attitude?
That's right. I agree with you.
But I don't know. Nowadays, I think it's also culturally. I think it's just an American thing. If you go to other places like England, Israel, depending on what parts of Israel, I think they dress a little more, nicely appropriate.
No, in Israel they dress very casual because in Israel's where it started, where men wore shirts that were open. In the United States, anyone went to shul wore a shirt and a tie and a jacket.
But in New York, they still have to do that, or you can wear what you want.
I don't know now. Every place you can do what you want, but one time in New York they dressed up more than any place else.
Wow.
After all, it was the fashion capital of the world, especially women.
Wow. So you remember dressing all fancy? Did he used to wear high heels or no?
Well, a little heel because I was tall. I never wanted to be too tall. I never wore stilettos or any of those kind of shoes. I just wore with a little like a 2-inch heel.
Was your husband taller than you or shorter than you?
When we started out, he was a little bit taller, but when he ended up, he got shorter, but I never got shorter.
Oh, so you got lucky.
I don't know what's lucky and what's not lucky. I'm still here, so I guess I am lucky.
Blowing a heart, poo poo poo, Grandma Thelma. Don't give yourself too many iron horrors.
All right, I have to wear a red ribbon.
Yeah, you have to. They have the bracelets, you can wear red. You can wear red earrings with a khamsa. Now it seems that a lot of people, I think it's Jewish. They like saying that it's not a Jewish thing to wear. You know what a khamsa is, right?
Yes.
The hand. So you should wear like red and like a hand. And I saw that they said a bunch of celebrities started wearing it also. They started wearing red, I know khamsas on themselves. But you should wear, and you usually wear red lipstick also. You're not wearing lipstick today.
I'm wearing lipstick, but it's pink because I'm dressed in pink. I didn't want to wear too bright lipstick.
So how did you feel yesterday at being sneezed, seeing Bert for the first time in forever?
I don't know. I didn't talk to him for so long. He looks, well, I don't know. I probably look older too, but to me he looks older and thinner.
Definitely thinner. But do you think, in the religious community, sneeze isn't just about how you dress, but it's also about your attitude?
I don't know what kind of attitude. I'm happy I'm here and I can talk to everybody.
Exactly. But do you feel like modesty is being sneeze also, Grandma Thelma?
Yes.
But if Betty likes walking back and forth in the camera. Betty, can you move please, silly goose? She's having lots of fun. Whee! But you know what I think though? May's also in the camera. I don't think you can see them. Hold on a second. Oh, you do see. Now you can see. I don't know. I feel like nowadays people should be able to wear whatever they want, but just like in old traditional places like for weddings or something, then you should be different. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think the bride will like it if you come to a wedding and you're not dressed up.
No, there's lots of weddings nowadays where people aren't as dressed as they used to be.
Well, there's weddings now on the beach. There's weddings, in fact, there's weddings that are casual weddings, but there's still a lot of very dressy weddings where everybody wears gorgeous gowns.
I love it. I used to see people wear lots of gowns, but they rent their gowns. They don't even buy their gowns anymore. So that must affect the gown industry, right?
No, as long as they rent it, they pay money on it. You have to have it made, and they pay a certain amount.
Did you buy your wedding gown or you rented it?
No, I had a friend that was the same size, and they gave me her wedding gown.
Oh, that's so sweet, for free. And you gave it back?
Yeah, I cleaned it and gave it back to her.
Are you still in touch with her, or you lost touch?
I lost touch.
Aw. Maybe it's good to reconnect with long lost
I
friends.
don't know if she's alive anymore.
Aw.
The people my age aren't here anymore.
But you're Blana
But
Harper.
I'm here.
Standing strong. You get lots of knockers from your children, your grandchildren. Hopefully you'll have great grandchildren. You know what I mean?
I have one. I have a great grandchild.
Oh yeah, that's true. You do have one. But you'll have a lot of more great grandchildren. You know
Time will tell.
Hopefully you have like a big family. May likes these greenies, Grandma Thelma. And I'm putting inside her bone. They're really expensive. But it keeps
What is it?
It's like for a toothbrush. You can see May licking her lips in the background. Do you see that? I don't know if you can see it in the camera. But it's keeping...
What's in it that you like?
I don't know. It's just like, it smells like mint and it's green. I really don't know what they have. Well, Grandma Thelma, we have like 3 more minutes. About 4 more minutes. Is there any last thoughts, comments, concerns you'd like to share?
Yeah, I'll tell you something. It was very funny seeing Bert on the phone because you sprung it on me. You didn't give me any advance notice.
Well, I didn't think I was going to see him, you know? It happened to be I was just in the area. Oh, here comes Emma. I just happened to be, and I realized because I went to the doctor, I think like 6 months ago or something like that.
Oh, I have to congratulate you. You got a good bill of health, and he says he doesn't want to see you.
I know. I'm so shocked, though. I was kind of disappointed because he's such a good doctor. Honestly, even if I didn't have a health issue, I'd love to see him again.
Well, but we're more glad that you're healthy.
I know, that's what he said. And I was like, oh. He said if I have any other health issues, I could just go back to him, get a referral. Hold on a second. Okay, I stopped it. My phone moved a little bit. Yeah, you know what's good if Bert goes to the doctor? I'm sure he's not doing so well in his health either.
Why, he doesn't have to see the doctor, does he?
Yeah, he has to because he's like a toothpick. It's not healthy to be so skinny. Like you said, you have to get him some ice cream and fatten him up.
Well, he'd only go in a kosher place, and you know that Baskin Robbins is kosher.
Yeah, but you know what, Grandma Thelma? I started eating at these non-kosher restaurants, and they're actually, some of them aren't that good, and some of them are really good.
Well, why don't you go to there's plenty of kosher restaurants. Does your mother like the idea that you're eating in non-kosher restaurants?
Well, my brother also does it. She doesn't really care at this point. As long as I don't bring it into my house, you know. But I went to a kosher grill in Orlando, and their food was pretty good. I really liked it. They had a lot of people. Their soup was yummy. It was really nice. But we don't have, you know what it is, Grandma Thelma? We don't have a good pizza shop here. Have you ordered from the Jewish guy that owns his own pizza shop here?
No, I just ordered from Dorky.
Oh. Well, there's this guy, and guess how much he charges for a pie of pizza?
I'm not paying what he charges, $45, I think.
Yeah, something like that. And it's not even the best. Like, if you just ask for a casual, regular pizza, it's better to drive to Kissimmee and get a pie of pizza. Oh, is someone there?
I don't know. Did you hear a knock on the door?
I didn't hear a knock.
What?
I didn't hear a knock.
I didn't hear either. I just thought, I'm looking. No, there's nobody there.
Oh.
He's supposed to come from 2 to 4. Well, he didn't come and he didn't call that he's coming. So he'll probably be here in another half hour.
You know, that's not very responsible, Grandma Thelma. I don't like people that say, and especially if they're getting paid to do a professional job, they shouldn't be slacking on their customers or their patients. You know what I mean?
Well, they have to come certain hours, and if they're working on someone, they can't leave somebody in the middle of the job. That's why they give you a window of time. But it's not 4 o'clock yet, so it's not that he didn't come on time.
Oh, they gave you like a 2-hour window from 2
That's
to 4.
right.
That's good. So hopefully he'll show up by 3 o'clock. Well, Grandma Thelma, it's 16 minutes, and we wish everyone a happy, healthy time, and keep everyone stay positive. And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Happy and healthy.
Yes, happy and healthy years to come.